just a good old boy.
Well, today's the day I'm replacing the shaft that come in. I'm gonna get this thing changed out. It's a Weaseler shaft that we got. I won't say what it is. It's actually a category heavier shaft than what the original shaft that come on this was. The original shaft was a category 5 shaft. This new shaft we're putting on is a category 6. It does have the constant velocity piece and everything already on it. New cover. Never had a cover on this mower before on the drive shaft, so that'll be something different. Finally gonna get cover to go on it, which sometimes is a good thing or a bad thing, really. But this bush hog generally sits out most of the time, so it'd probably be a good thing to help keep water off the shaft. I wish I had the room to put it inside, but I don't. I just ain't got enough barns. Never have enough barns. Try not to get his pin out. There it comes. Hopefully this is all gonna match up and be right. I got my fingers crossed. Sorry about the noise. I know y'all are probably can hear the lawnmower going. That's my grandpa mowing grass. The one thing I did not think to get was a pry bar to pry this old shaft off. I got everything else but that. And I'll bet you, yep, I'm gonna need something to pry that thing off. So let me go grab a pry bar right quick. There's one. Use a crowbar. I didn't feel like driving back to the shop. Get it right back down there. Still ain't got it painted. Why? I don't know. Just never had time to get around to taking it over there. Sure could use it. Need to take it over there. It's just one of them things. Maybe I can get it took over there next week. Just never have time to do anything. Even with this rain, we've been busy. Mostly working on equipment. Seems like everything's tore up this year. For some reason. Last year, the McCormick gave me troubles. And all the New Holland and Case IH equipment gave me troubles. And then the trucks give me troubles. This year, well, everything else is giving me trouble. The New Holland's still giving me trouble. Had a little bit of trouble out of the Klaus mower. Not really. Oh, that's something else I hadn't talked about yet. The swath disc on it, the rod that it pivots on, cracked, and allowed it to drop. Whoa! Allowed it to drop just enough to chew up the little rubber that goes on it. So I had to buy new rubber today. $150. Getting the film mat going back on. $150 there. And let's take a look at this shaft before I put it on. $150 there, and that's what we spent today. See, there's that ball. It's popping out. It's completely nearly out. Flexed over like that. Shouldn't do that. It's just wore out. That's why I'm having to replace it, by the way. You can see down in there. See how it's barely even in there? That constant velocity piece is wore out where those balls, the whole thing's shot. So it just needed a new unit. I could buy this whole shaft aftermarket for what that one cost. This is a Weasler, or whatever how you say the dang name of this thing here. Stick y'all right there. Make sure y'all, let me double check for sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yes, it's a Weasler, stock number 146168555. It is a Cat 6 metric, 80 degrees CV by 55, 1/3/8 21 spline. On that end, the other end is a 20 spline with a clamp. Whew. It's a toy spline with a clamp. That one there was $1,000. That shaft. It's a heavier shaft. It's the same as the updated shaft for these. The original shaft through Bush Hog was the triangular style shaft. It was Cat 5. It was a less quality shaft, and it was $2,000. So I opted for the aftermarket heavier shaft for half that. Ow. And these things are heavy. Shit. That thing lined up. Alright. Probably should have took that bolt out before I stuck that up there, but whatever. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be. Seems like every day. Spin, 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 spin. Get in the hay business, they said. Get in the cattle business, they said. I wonder why nobody young wants to do these jobs anymore. There's no money in it. You've got to love it to do it. That's the only reason I do it. There's no money. And then everything costs an outrageous amount of money. Boy, she went all in that time. They went too far. They went too far. Crap. Yep. Let's see. We got to move this thing back out. There's my crowbar. Moved the camera and I forgot the crowbar was on top. So I got to slide this thing back out. Get it to where it needs to be. Which is right there. I put the bolt through. Go this way. Wait a minute, which one is the ratchet in? Or the end I got the ratchet socket for the ratchet. That's the other end, so we'll go that way. There we go. Just like that. So yeah, I got a better shaft for less money. And these are good shafts. They're not bad shafts. I know the brand, so it's not like I've got cheated anyway. It'll last as long as this thing will be around for, I'm sure. For the remainder of its life. Yeah. There we go. I'd be glad to get this thing back in action. I need to do some bush hogging on some pastures I never got to spray. Story this year. I'm ready for next year, so maybe I can get a normal start now that I ain't having twins. This upcoming year, and working on a house and doing everything else. This year has just been an absolute disaster. So as far as money production. That's it for the bush hog drive shaft video. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe. We'll see you next time.